Welcome to Dr. Twistid's realm of madness.
Hello, and welcome to my show. Do you know what today is? It's Halloween. And that means costumes, treats, and a special guest. But before I reveal the special guest, let's get on with the show. All Hallows Eve happens to be my favorite holiday. You could say that I heart Halloween. And oh yeah, I have a hearty portion of goodies for you today. For instance, I said I had a special guest. So let's bring him on and ask him a couple questions, shall we? Here he is, the man of the hour, the ghost of Vincent Price. How are you doing, Vincent?
I'm dead. Thanks for asking.
Well, at least you can come out and play on this special spooky day.
Yeah, and I chose to be here on your show. What was I thinking?
You were thinking that you get to introduce today's review comic, but before you do, I have one last question for you. Why does your voice sound like that?
I guess you could say it's due to too many afterlife parties. Anyway, I really need to go, so let me just say that today's review comic is a great one. Why, you ask? Because it's called Vincent Price Presents, that's why. I give the floor back to you, Dr. Twistid. And just remember, you owe me big for this. See ya.
Thanks for stopping by, Vincent. As he said, today's review comic is called Vincent Price Presents. So let's get on with the review, shall we? That's all, folks. Just kidding. The show's just beginning with issue number 12. This cool cover of Vincent's colorful face is done by Jim McDermott. It reminds me of Basil Gogo's great style. The story within, which is an interesting ghost story at that, is written by Nick Lyons and drawn by R.H. Stewart. I thought the artwork could have been better, but it adds to the uneasiness and ambience of the story, so it's all good. Now issue number 13 is one of my faves because it's about Dr. Phibes, and he is one of my favorite Vincent Price characters of all time. The story and the artwork were done by Adriano, and let me tell you, he did an amazing job on both. I really like his style, and that he brought us another great Dr. Phibes adventure. Now let's skip ahead to issue number 15 with cover by Alex Mayer and story by Paul Salamoff with art by Manuel Moreira and colors by Osmarco Valledo. Hopefully I pronounced those right. Anyway, the story is an interesting take on a love story gone bad. That's my perspective on it anyway. A little complicated to explain, but you'll get it. Let's skip ahead again to issue number 17 where Pixar artist Bill Zahn did this 3D rendering of Vincent Price's face for the cover. I really enjoyed this story. It's filled with bullies and revenge. It was written by Paul Salamoff and drawn and colored by James Reiki. Now in my eyes, you can never go wrong with bullies or revenge. Now the last issue I received to review is number 18, where Farron Solares did this awesome cover art, and he also did the artwork within, which is gruesomely fantastic. This very entertaining story is filled with witchcraft, torture, demons, torture, blood, gore, and torture. I give props to Mark Simon for writing this great story. These are some great books that I think everyone should read. Vincent Price was always one of my favorite actors, so to see a tribute to his greatness in the form of awesome comics really puts a smile on this mad scientist's face. Go to bluewaterprod.com to get more info on this and many other great titles for your visual stimulation. And if you want me to review your comic, then please send copies to Dr. Twistid's HCR P.O. Box 260995, Tampa, Florida 33685 through 0995. And remember, kids, if the candy has pins in it, don't eat it.